On the banks of Lake Washington, it's Husky Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Washington Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The most beautiful views from the water on Lake Washington. Husky Stadium is something special. You can see the lake, the mountains. You can see it all from kickoff. This is one of the most glorious views in all of college sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Hoosiers will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Oof, and after that pick 6, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Coming out with it, it's Washington. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Might be changing the route. Throwing, Williams. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots.
Here's a little room there. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, you talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had in these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them with a...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Back to throw, it's Hoover. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes a deep grab. He's loose. The 20. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
And they call this sudden change. And we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Williams, pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit.
Makes the grab on the right. All out of space. Gives him the big stiff arm. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now first and goal.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Williams on the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Fitted in the window for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And the Hoosiers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll take a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field for a big guy. Very, very unique.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Unloads quickly. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Indiana!
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the ground with the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Pulls it on the option. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Here's Williams to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Williams will pass. Steps away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's second and long. Running inside, it's Richard. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third, might have a chance. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Buys a little time. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
To the air. It's Hoover. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Hoosiers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Gonna look downfield again. Bringing the heat. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it. They were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Williams. Complete. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. And down he goes.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their...
Makes the grab on the shot. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters and a lot.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Huskies. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sends it back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Using the quick game. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass, it's Hoover. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. He'll throw it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Middle of the end zone, he's got it. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Williams. Going for the big play. Goes high to pull it in. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Here's the pressure. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Williams to throw for it on 4. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to...
Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Preston. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Tackled there by the defense.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Fires to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that fourth down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. There he goes. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Washington wants to go quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the...
Looking for a big play. Got it down the field. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got a little grass. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Williams. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Preston. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Goes out of bounds, but not before he takes that return into plus territory at the 47. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And the defense wins that battle, and not surprisingly, they're paying attention. Like, you kind of want to peek over there when the guy already has 3 touchdowns on the day. They're in tune. They know where the football's going. Nice job playing better coverage on a guy that, quite honestly, has dominated this football game.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Richard. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He'll take it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Williams to throw. Pulls it in. It's Moss. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Play action with Williams. Pressure coming. The throw. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. It's Williams again. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end.
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Williams. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Washington right back to the line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. And don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
And he's wrestled to the ground. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Finds his big tight end.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That's caught. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Williams to the air again. He spins that thing down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Hoover. Scrambling away. He throws into the middle of the field. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It'll be 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Richard. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Throwing, Williams. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. The quick out. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air, it's Hoover. Plucks it out of the air. Drills him with the stiff arm. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Hoosiers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Williams trying to make magic with his feet. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Motion from the wideout. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap.
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it down the field. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. Worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock.
But and he's got room. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Here's Williams to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.